day 19, and day 19 today is going to be, well, one, late again, just because, and two, education. So I was scrolling and seeing something that I thought was funny, interesting, and worth mentioning. But I do need to read it, and that's why this is in my hand. Basically, hang on. Firstly, us ADHDers, we get mad bored if we're not engaged. If it's something's not interesting, just don't even bother. People with ADHD are 3 times more likely to be fired or quit a job. Now, there's 3 studies in particular. Those 3, so Barclay, whatever those words are, I'm shy at pronouncing things. Anyway, adults with ADHD were fired or left jobs involuntary at 3 times the rate of non-ADHDers. Another study that was in 2009, ADHD adults reported significantly more job changes, periods of unemployment, and conflict with supervisors that matched controls. Therefore, a few managers, supervisors out there that I've had arguments with. And then the third one in 2008, ADHD was one of the strongest predictors of occupational impairments across 10 countries in the World Health Organization study. So there's your 3 studies. Now I'm going to carry on reading because, like I say, it's what I found. So most ADHD adults care deeply about their work. They work longer hours trying to compensate, and I work a lot of hours, not to try and compensate, but, well, maybe I am. Anyway, the problem is that every workplace is built on sustained executive function, the exact same system ADHD disrupts most. So basically, what I think that's sort of saying, and what I'm rounding off to, is it's not a work ethic problem. Another thing, time blindness, which I'm always on time, actually, or at least I try. No, I am always on time. So it says here, late to meetings, missed deadlines, emails that sit for days. None of it is intentional, and all of it reads as unprofessional to every manager watching from the outside. This next one, I don't even really need to read, because for me, if I'm like mad engaged in something, if I find something stupidly interesting, or maybe it's just even coinciding with something that I got a massive personal interest in, I will do that. I will do that job. I will nail it, and I'll be promoted within 3 weeks because I like it. Why would I not put everything into it? But if I don't like it, I guess that's where the quitting part comes into it. So the reason that I found it interesting and also worth mentioning is because, like, there's probably so many people, and if anyone ever comes across this particular video and they happen to be a manager and they have an employee that's got ADHD and they do their best to support them, you probably are. You as an individual, you as a person, you probably are supporting them. However, you're supporting them based on policies that were designed and created for people that don't have the condition. Make that make sense? So if you've got ADHD and you struggle with jobs and you think it's your fault and that you're to blame, you're not, or at least I hope you're not. You're punching people and other things and whatever, that's probably your fault. But then again, impulses. Anyway, yeah, that's day 19. See you tomorrow. Peace.